What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to go over Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps to financial freedom and financial independence. If you guys are hyped for this video, please make sure you smash that like button. And also, if you want to join the family, hit that subscribe button down below. We post here at least 2 times per week. I will be pumping out a lot more content, so make sure you guys are ready for that. But with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, so baby step number 1 is get an emergency fund up to $1,000. Now if you guys did not know, but only about 39% of Americans could afford a $1,000 expense, random expense, whether it be tires on your car, any car problems, or really pretty much anything, any healthcare bills or anything like that. Only 39% of Americans would be able to afford that, because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and that $1,000 expense they'll have to put on a credit card or some kind of other loan or whatever it is, but only just under 40% of America can afford that. Now, that's why this is baby step number 1. You need to get that right, just in case there is a problem that you need to shell out some money, a few $100, $1,000. Make sure you put that in your emergency fund, and every time it does get depleted, make sure you go back and get that emergency fund up to the $1,000 mark, because that is very important. How are you supposed to stop worrying about money if you don't have any money to the side to help you not worry when something like that comes up? So make sure you guys do that. That is baby step number 1. Now let's move on to baby step number 2. Baby step number 2 is pay off all debt except for a house or mortgage, whatever you are owning. If you have any of that, pay off all debt using the snowball effect. So Dave Ramsey has a snowball effect in paying off debt, which he says pay the lowest debt off first, the lowest loan. So say if you have a loan for $3,000, you have another one for $10,000, another one for $12,000, pay in order of lowest to highest. That way it's a mindset thing, right? So you would think pay off the interest rate, the one with the highest interest rate, because that is what's going to cost you the most. But it's a mindset thing. Once you pay off that first loan, you're going to be very motivated to pay off the next one and the next one. So make sure you guys are paying off the loans smallest to highest, because that is what people can stick to. It's just like someone losing weight. If someone loses weight, they lose a pound, they get more motivated, they lose more and more and more and more. And it's that snowball effect that Dave Ramsey talks about, how it's so powerful because it is a mental trick. So make sure you guys are using the snowball effect if you do not have the capabilities to pay off the loans by highest interest rate. If you can pay off by highest interest rate and stay motivated, then do that. But if you can't, then just start with this lowest one, get some out of the way, and then move on to the next. Now let's go on to baby step number 3. So after you have all your debt and loans paid off, this includes student loans, credit card loans, make sure you are moving on to step number 3, and that is set aside a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So write down every single expense that you have for each and every month, and make sure you save up an emergency fund filled with 3 to 6 month expenses. Now this will capitalize on that $1,000 you already saved up. This will be just a bunch more that you are able to save, so that way you have no worries, right? You have every penny more you have to save, you will have less worries, because if a problem comes up, if God forbid you lost your job, or you couldn't afford any payments, you have that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. I recommend doing this just total 6 month. That way you know you are safe for the 6 months, so that way you can recover, get another job, or do what you have to do, start a business, whatever you got to do. Make sure you have those 6 months saved up. Now let's move on to step number 4. Step number 4, after you saved up that 3 to 6 month emergency fund, is invest at least 15% of your household income into a retirement account. Now this should be a tax advantage account. You can use an IRA, regular IRA, Roth IRA, or if your company offers a 401k or a Roth 401k. So make sure you are doing something with a retirement account that is tax advantaged. You want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for a happy and healthy retirement, because as you get older, obviously more things get expensive. Just one, because due to inflation. Two, because the healthcare costs go up. So you want to make sure you have that retirement fund set aside. If you guys can, just put a Roth IRA, set that up, and put $6,000 per year in. That is the maximum. You guys can put $6,000 per year into the Roth IRA and just do that every single year. That way you are having a healthy retirement. Now, the older you are, the more you will have to put away for this retirement, because you have less compound interest over the years that will build up this retirement account. But that is baby step number 4. Now let's go on to baby step number 5. Now, baby step number 5 is not for everyone, but it is safe for your future kids or your current kids' college fund. So this is if they want to go to college, then you can put a sum aside for them, and that way they have less of a burden on them when they do go to college, and they will have less student loans than maybe you've had or than other kids have that are their age. So this is not for everyone. If you don't have kids, then you don't have to do this step. You could just skip to the next step. But step number 5 is put some money away for your kids' college funds. Now let's go on to baby step number 6. So Dave Ramsey's baby step number 6 is paying off your home early. If you do have a mortgage, this would be the time that you pay it off early if you can. Any extra money that you're not putting into your kids' college fund, you would pay off the house. For me, I don't think this is really a good idea. I think right now with the mortgage, it depends. Obviously, there's a lot of different scenarios. There's if you have a high interest rate, if you have a high mortgage, if you now don't have a safe job, obviously, then I would say pay off your mortgage early. But I like to leverage my money. I would put most of this into even a taxable brokerage account, just because I think you can grow your money there higher than if you were to pay off your mortgage early. Now, obviously, Dave Ramsey has helped millions of people save money and become financially free, but the whole point of Dave Ramsey's baby steps is to become financially free and financially independent. So if you don't have that mortgage over your head, hanging over your head, then you will have a ton less worries. So that's really just a mental thing, but for me, I would put more into a taxable brokerage account and put it into the stock market to have it grow there. Now let's move on to the last baby step number 7. Now, baby step number 7 is to build wealth and to give. Now, you have to remember, make sure you guys donate or leave some for your family, leave an inheritance for your kids, because it is very important for you to give. If you have done all of this, remember, we are not on this planet for a while. You cannot take your money with you when your life does end. I know, sorry to get sad here, but when your life ends, you will not be able to take your money with you. So make sure you guys give while you're here, and you can just build a legacy for yourself. Obviously, the younger you are, that you reach baby step number 7, then I think the better it is, the more you'll be able to give. Now, where am I at personally in Dave Ramsey's baby steps? So I'm kind of in the pay off your debt / invest in a brokerage kind of place. So I don't have a mortgage right now. I do plan on investing in real estate at some point, but right now I don't have a mortgage, and I'm not really paying off my student debt just because the interest rate is kind of low. Right now it's at 0, but we'll see what happens when they start charging interest again. But I would say I'm between investing for retirement, investing in a taxable brokerage, and paying off my student debt. So I'm probably on baby step 3, maybe 4, depending on how you look at it. I'm 24 years old. I know a lot of you that watch my channel are around my age or a little bit older. So let me know where you guys are in Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps, if you guys are following it. If not, and you guys want to follow it, it is really a great structure. He has helped millions of people. So make sure you guys look that up and try to stay motivated to do that. It is very important for you to become financially free. That is the main goal here. And if I said you could have $10 million a year, but you won't have a second to yourself, or you could have $200,000 a year and be financially free, which one would you pick? I know which one I would pick. It's definitely the $200,000 one because time is more important than money, in my opinion, and probably most people's opinion. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Also, join the family. Hit that subscribe button down below. We are going to be pumping out content here, and you're not going to want to miss that. But with that being said, I will be wrapping up the video here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!